Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's your girl, the Venusian Bull, and in this video, we are going to be discussing Saturn in the first house. All right, so again, as a refresher, the first house has to deal with it's the house of self, your identity, your physical body, your physical appearance, the mask and the armor that you wear, how other people perceive you, and your, representative, to say the least. So with Saturn in the first house, it's kind of similar to having Saturn in Aries or having a Capricorn rising. Again, take this with a grain of salt. But Saturn in the first house is like kind of the complete opposite of Jupiter in the first house. Saturn in the first house is no nonsense, no bullshit, get it done. Saturn in the first house, resting bitch face, on point. On point. This is a very serious person in nature. This isn't the type of person that, really wants to stand out. This is a very business-minded person who is about their business and who is about results and getting things done, and they don't have time for the fluff. So a Saturn in the first house person can kind of be seen as like the Debbie Downer, the party pooper. It may be hard to see them actually smiling, actually being happy. That's not their normal disposition. Even if they are happy, they may just always have this kind of serious look, almost looking like depressed even, because Saturn is the planet of depression. Saturn is also the planet of karma, and with Saturn in your first house, you could be kind of reliving karma that you experienced in your past life. And things like that. So definitely keep that in mind. In terms of the physical appearance, Saturn in the first house can kind of have the Benjamin Button effect. So like the aging backwards thing. So you can kind of look older when you're younger. And then as you get older, as you mature, Saturn is about maturity, you look better and better, like age like fine wine type of thing, right? Saturn also has to deal with discipline. So you could be a disciplinarian, very authoritative and things like that. Saturn in the first house is really going to come across as that stern. If you're a teacher, I was thinking about a teacher. I don't know why, but this is the stern teacher. This is the stern parent. This is like, oh, I'm not fucking with this person because they're gonna be mean. They can kind of be a little bit mean. You know what I mean? But it's just all about giving them their space. Saturn in the first house people are loners. They like to hang out in the cut. They're not gonna be somebody that's trying to be the life of the party and trying to stand out and things like that. What they do want is their recognition. That is something that they do want. Their appearance, like their physical appearance, like what they wear is going to be, it could be kind of like ho-hum, not like really that interesting or fascinating, like earth tone colors, like, like the browns and things like that or what have you. But you're definitely going to notice the energy of Saturn in the first house because it's a very heavy energy. Like if you're somebody who's like a bright, vibrant, jolly person or whatever, and you get that Saturn in the first house, you meet them, you may be kind of like, oh, that was so draining. It was like so draining to talk to you. And the Saturn in the first house person was like, I legit told you not to talk to me. Like I literally stared at you like this. I don't want to be bothered. Saturn in the first house is like unbothered. That's the queen and king of being unbothered. So I just want to make sure I'm getting everything with the Saturn in the first house. I feel like it was something else about the physical appearance that I wanted to address. I said that they age backwards. Oh, a strong sense of maturity. Like even for a child, like somebody who's a child that has Saturn in the first house is going to grow up like really, really fast. So even being really young, they can feel like kind of they're like wise beyond their years type of thing. Could also have a little bit of an issue with authority and things like that. And being told what to do, because Saturn energy wants to be the authoritative person, so they can't really deal with other people being in control of them or in positions of power and things of that nature. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.